And good morning. Heated seats are my friend today. It is windy and 4 degrees out. Yes. Fridays in the office are jeans and sneakers day, and I don't wear sneakers, but it is nice to throw jeans on and not have to worry about slacks. I know some people get so bent out of shape over, oh, jeans aren't professional. And I don't know. I think you can make jeans look very fashionable and very classy with an outfit. It's not like 1950 anymore where jeans came in one shape and size or one look. Of course, today I get in the car and the radio comes on. The first thing is an advertisement for a restaurant. Today being the first Friday in Lent, and it's like, oh, here we go. Ads and you see posts all over social media are going to be about don't eat meat. And I never understood. If anyone out there can explain this to me, what the significance of not eating meat on Fridays during Lent is. And from what I understand, a little background, I was raised Roman Catholic. I do not practice now, nor do I ever think I will in the future. That or any religion, really. I don't know. It doesn't click with me. From what my grandparents used to tell me, is it used to be you could never eat meat on Fridays. It was fish only on Fridays. No meat on Fridays, 365 days a year, or every Friday of the year. And then sometime in like the 60s or 70s, it switched to no meat on Fridays during Lent. And then that even changed back in like the 90s to be like, well, if you've got some medical conditions, then you can still eat, you need the iron, and you can eat the meat. And I don't know, it's just like, if God is involved and you're going to go to hell if you eat meat on Fridays, then who are we to be changing rules? I don't know. This is why it doesn't make sense to me, and I don't get it. And it becomes increasingly, I don't want to say annoying, because I'm not going to fault someone if they believe, you believe what you believe. Okay, someone once said, all religions are acceptable because everyone has to have their path to heaven. So whatever. But I just don't get it, and that I think is the primary thing my primary issue with religion is religion has to serve the people. But I think there becomes a point where if a religion gets too far off of the beliefs of what the population thinks, then it starts to lose followers and then becomes irrelevant. So the religion will change to keep up with times. And I don't know, if you're going to say something is something, then it's something, and it shouldn't, 50 years later change because, all of a sudden, dietary conditions dictate that we have to change things, or for whatever reason. There shouldn't be all these grandiose changes, It all just, it almost feels like, religion feels like that kid that's just testing the boundaries of the parents and seeing how much it can get away with as far as imposing ways of thinking and limits and population control measures onto people. And I mean, I get it. Back in the 14, 15, 1200s, way back when, the bulk of the population was uneducated, couldn't read, and you needed things to control the population. You needed something in place to help and keep people under control. And religion served a big part of that. And I'm sure there's, and I know if someone listening to this is probably going to go, well, there's 5 million other reasons why religion's around, and I know that's a very narrow point of view, and I acknowledge that. I just, for me, it doesn't click, and it just doesn't make sense. So I'm almost at work, and it's gotten a little warmer outside. Now it's 7. Oh, no, now it's 6. Okay, so we're going back down. Got to 7 for a second. Now it's back to 6. So still a little warmer than when I left the house. It was 5. So baby steps, I guess. All right, so just got to work, and I'm hoping that it's just not because it's school vacation week that I can leave the house at like 8:15 and get here before 9. And, if that's a trend, if I can keep that going, That would be great. Alrighty, out of work, cold. Although not as cold as this morning, got up to 17 today. Yeah, long day though. We're dealing with computer issues, not issues per se, but just needing help and stuff. And you know, you can't call anyone anymore. You have to submit an email request, and you can't. And when you submit that request, rather, they hit you up on instant message to talk through your problem. It's like I'd rather talk, but whatever. Half hour, and the resolution is, oh, I can't do that for you. Here are the people to talk to. So it gets tabled till Monday. Yeah. Now, what is going on here? This is usually not backed up. Well, there's our answer as to why this is. Well, that sign was a little time late, but that's fine because now everything's rolling freely again. So no traffic is good traffic. Alrighty, so I am in Providence, and earlier got home and took care of the girls, and friends are going out tonight, so I'm heading out to hang out for a little bit. Not too late though, because it's gonna be an early morning tomorrow. Or at least that's what I say every time. Famous last words, I guess. I don't know why 27 degrees feels like 10 below. Anyway, I am leaving Providence now. Met up with some friends, hung out for a little bit, and yeah, just heading home. And early morning tomorrow, because Ryan needs some help moving furniture that's being given to him. It's cold. Okay, 19 now. It's probably a lot colder than at 9, according to what the bank's thing says. So yeah, it's oh my god, it's cold. Anyway, no, it was a fun night. One of my friends does drag, and he was hosting a drag show at the bar I usually go to. So I went to see that for a little bit. Yeah, it was a good night. So anyway, onward home. Oh my god, it's cold. What is this? -2, it was -3 a second ago. Too cold. It is time for summer, in the very least spring. This is not